Imagine a list of dishes that sound like a punishment, but are actually true culinary masterpieces. Today we will dive into the world of these mysterious names to find out what is hidden behind them and what amazing stories they tell. You will be surprised, but in different parts of the world, dishes that we would never try are considered real delicacies. From exotic insects to rare species of fish, these culinary masterpieces reflect the unique traditions and tastes of the peoples who created them. Let's start with an amazing dish from Italy, which is called snake venom. This is none other than the famous Ligurian pizza with anchovies, which, despite the frightening name, has a unique taste and aroma. Let's dive into Japanese cuisine and learn about a dish with the frightening name barracuda. This is a dish of raw fish, which is prepared with the addition of live fly larvae, and its taste is so specific that it causes either delight or disgust. Let's discuss Indian spices and dishes with dangerous names, such as finger tea or finger tea made from monkey fingers. This dish, despite the name, does not contain fingers, but is a mixture of exotic spices and herbs that give it a unique taste. Why is the dish chair considered a delicacy in France? This dish, which is made from cow tongue, is called langue de boeuf, and is a tender and flavorful meat that requires long and careful cooking. How punishing does a dish from Mexico sound, which is called frog leg soup? This dish, known as caldo de patas de rana, is made from frog legs that are boiled in a flavorful broth with the addition of spices and herbs. What is hidden under the name tooth cutter in Chile is a dish made from sea urchins, which is called erizo. Its meat is considered a delicacy, but it is not easy to obtain, as it is hidden inside the prickly needles of the sea urchin. Let's learn about a Korean dish that sounds like bloody bite. This dish is called sundae, and is a blood sausage made from pig blood, rice, and various spices. Why do we have dishes with dark-sounding names in Russia, such as lamb ribs or paw-footed goose? These names reflect the harsh history and traditions, when every piece of food was valuable, and dishes were prepared from everything that nature provided. Philosophical view: what do such names say about the culture? They reflect not only taste preferences, but also the history, traditions, and even the worldview of the peoples who created them. We reveal interesting traditions associated with these dishes. For example, in Japan, the dish fugu is made from sphinx fish, which contains a deadly poison, and its preparation requires special skill and permission. We discuss the meaning of names and their historical roots. For example, in China, the dish dragon eggs is actually ducks hatched from eggs that were incubated to a certain stage of development and then boiled. We dive into the psychology and cultural characteristics that make us perceive food not only through taste, but also through its name. In different countries, the names of dishes can cause both admiration and disgust, reflecting deep cultural and historical contexts. Amazing facts about the origin of dish names. For example, in Thailand, the dish pad crepeo got its name in honor of the famous Thai boxer who liked to eat it before fights, and in Spain, gazpacho was originally a cold soup for peasants, which was made from bread and vegetables. Intriguing coincidences in names and their history. For example, in different countries, dishes with similar names can have completely different recipes and origins. Thus, goulash in Hungary and goulash in Russia are two different dishes, each of which has its own unique history and traditions. How these dishes reflect the culture and worldview of peoples. For example, in India, the dish biryani symbolizes unity and harmony, as it is prepared from many ingredients, each of which adds its own unique taste and aroma. Can names influence the perception of food? Of course, because the name can cause both appetite and disgust. For example, the dish bullseye in Spain sounds repulsive, but in fact it is tender and tasty meat that is prepared with the addition of spices. Interesting legends and myths around the names of dishes. For example, in Greece, there is a legend that the dish moussaka was created in honor of the goddess Musa, who gave people the recipe for this delicious and satisfying dish. Final, what do unusual names teach us about culture and people? They show how diverse and unique the world we live in is, and how important it is to respect and appreciate the traditions of other peoples, even if they seem strange or unusual to us. Subscribe to stay up to date with the amazing facts we'll be revealing in our next videos. Together, we'll discover new horizons and learn that the world of cooking is full of secrets and mysteries. Go to the next video and expand your horizons by learning more about unusual traditions and dishes from around the world. New discoveries and amazing stories that will change your understanding of food await you.